So you think it's simple, and it is, but not how you think. By the window, growing in a cozy nook under the sunlight in my kitchen, brought home from the local plant shop on a whim from the corner of South First Street. And I listen to the soft rustle of leaves and think about the last time you smiled at me, the last time we laughed, how the world outside faded under the glow, and it felt like summer was forever, and I was blooming because you cared for me like a fragile thing. They say it's just a plant, and it is, but not how you think. It holds my dreams, every moment saved, every memory witnessed, and it reminds me of love and hope unconditionally. I live in a small space under the sunshine, by the window, 12 steps from the kitchen. Now wondering if you'll ever see how it all grows, or if you'll just think it's simple. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Oh my goodness, the cats are fighting. In today's show, I will be doing something that is fun. So today I will be mounting some plants. I got my diluted Vietnamese coffee here. It's so good. Look at these roses from my garden. Aren't they pretty? And these ferns are from the garden as well. I took a few leaves off to create this little bouquet. It's so cute. I'm just gonna set it right here for like vibes and stuff. But as far as materials I have for the mounting process, I got some of these here. So the first plant up is this Anthurium. So stinking cute. I got this plant at Lowe's and I split it with my friend so she has the other half. And I really want to grow this one just like a mounted staghorn fern. And the cool thing about this Anthurium is that its growth habit is like a nest. It grows in like a spiral shape, as you can see here. And the leaves are pretty vertical. So I want to see this growing, on a mount, protruding from the wall almost. So I'm gonna experiment with that. This is also called the Anthurium Superbum. I call it the suburban mom because that's what my friend mentioned. So it stuck with me. The suburban Anthurium. Okay. And I also have a orchid that I want to mount as well. Let me go get it and show you. Here's the other plant that I'm planning to mount. It is an orchid. I forget the name of this plant. I know that this is a winter bloomer and it produces little tiny white flowers. So I was at Target the other day and I found this at the dollar section area in the front, and it's a pegboard. Isn't it cool? Well, it's just a pegboard, but my vision for this is that I'm going to mount a plant on here and put it on the wall like a piece of art almost. So this is pretty cool. It's metal. It's a metal pegboard, and it has some mini pegboard clips things. I could probably clip other plants on here as well. I picked up some preserved moss at Walmart. I got two kinds here. I got this short hair version and then this long hair version. So I got some fishing line. You can't see it because it's so translucent, obviously. I went on a hike earlier and I was scouting for some like pretty wood planks or wood bark, and I found a few to mount my plants on. So the first one here is this piece of bark. It has some like crustaceans on there, also known as moss. And yeah, isn't it pretty? No, these are oak trees. These came from oak trees. This one came from a different tree. I don't remember them, but this one, it got some holes in it, so that's perfect. I could use it to hang it on the wall, and nice ridges for the plants to cling on. And I believe these holes are created by woodpeckers, so they did a good job with this one here. I'm also going to be using some moss, some orchid bark, some potting mix as well, and maybe a staple to hold the fishing wire all together. So yeah, let's get into mounting. Alright guys, so here it is all mounted up on the pegboard, and I can't wait to display this on my wall. It's like a living piece of art, and I'm so glad that I seen this pegboard because it has the holes in it, which makes it easy to fish the fishing wire or fishing line into the holes and like make knots out of them. Oh my gosh, look at the beauty. Okay, so something's gotta go, and this Monstera adansonii here, it's not bringing me joy anymore. I'm just tired of, vining plants. For certain plants, I do enjoy it vining, like Hoyas. As far as like those thin leaves like these and thin stems, I'm not a fan of it anymore. It just looks a little messy, in my opinion, and so I'm going to be removing this plant from this wall. Vining plants are very beneficial for a space that is in need of a filler, and so that's what I did here. It was an empty wall, and I didn't want it to be empty, so I added a vining plant. This one, also because the Monstera adansonii grows really fast, so it could get out of hand really quickly, and so that's why I'm removing it. So I have it mounted with some double-sided tape and some clips. I also have it growing in a no drainage planter as well, and it is a wall planter, which is pretty cool, from Target. Love it. And yeah, just gotta go. Gotta go. Okay, I think it's gonna look best up here. There it is, up on the wall. Here is the mounted orchid. Nice, nice, nice. Oohs and ahs over this piece of bark. It just suits this so well. And yeah, I can't wait to grow this one and have this as like an art piece on the wall. It's just gonna look amazing. I just gotta find a spot for it now. Let me quickly show you the new plants that I added to my collection. And let's start off with this one right here. It is a Hoya, and I picked this plant up from Home Depot, and it's called the Hoya teacup anemone. Anemone. I don't know how to pronounce that, honestly. And it's from the brand Proven Winners Leaf Joy collection line. It was pretty cheap for the size of a plant. The price is $5.98. That's a steal. So what I like about it is the veining on the leaves. Do you see the veins on here? And how glossy the leaf is. And I really like how thin the leaves are as well. It's like cardstock texture. And the new leaf is sun stressed. It has this like burnt color on it. Really stunning. Um, yeah. And I don't think it's actually called the Hoya teacup. I know that Proven Winners, they tend to change the name of the plant so that they could trademark it. And so I'm gonna look for the official name of this plant. And so yeah, it's so pretty. And I paired it with this basalt planter here. It's an ore planter. It has no drainage whatsoever, but that's fine. And yeah. And I'm thinking of adding some wire to this so that I could help it grow or like act as a trellis for this plant. Some floral wire. And then the next plant is this pitcher plant here, Nepenthes. I picked this one up at my local nursery here. Just look at the red edges on it. And the pitcher is a dark red color. It's getting in 2 new pitchers right here. So this is my first ever Nepenthes. My first carnivorous plant was the Venus flytrap, and that was a fail. I didn't know how to care for that one. I believe that this one is much easier to care for because their growth habit is somewhat like an orchid, which is something that I could manage because I'm managing orchids and epiphytic plants already. So I feel like this will be much easier. And I picked this one up because the red edges and the red picture is so eye-catching. It's just giving classic pitcher plant, type of thing. Okay, so this plant is called the Nepenthes Bloody Mary hybrid, and the description is it's a carnivorous pitcher plant, forms pitchers at the leaf tips to catch and digest bugs, vigorous, amazingly large red pitchers, easier to grow hybrid, does well with less than perfect conditions, keep evenly moist, houseplant tolerant, no frost. So, and it's from Monterey Bay Nursery. And so I can't wait to grow this one. I have this one in a window facing the sun, of course. It loves sun. I know that. And so, yeah. Oh, here it is. This is so big. I love this one so much. Oh my goodness. Look at the variegation. Just look at the mintiness and the leaves. Nice and big. Wavy edges. Love it. Okay. So this here is the Philodendron. Philodendron. I forgot what you call this one. Oh, it's right here, huh? This one here is called this plant here is the Philodendron Snowdrift. Snowdrift, Philodendron. I've seen snowdrifts before, and they're in like 4-inch pots, and they're not very showy. They tend to look like this, very young and not mature. And when I seen this at Costco, I was like, what kind of plant is that? Because I've never seen it before. And it turns out it is a mature form of the Philodendron Snowdrift. And I like it more when it's mature because the leaf has more character to it and more variegation as well. I'm in awe. And the price of this was a steal. This, I believe, 5 gallon? Is it 5 gallon? Is it 1 gallon? Let me see here. 2 gallons planter, and it was only for $20. $19.98 to be exact. But $20 for this size, that's crazy. Other stores are charging around 100 to 150 for this size of a plant. And for $20, I couldn't pass it up. And because of this leaf in particular as well, it's just giving like oohs and ahs, you know? But right now it's growing right here in the living room and under a grow light, of course. So yeah. Let's work on this Hoya here. I've got some flexible aluminum wire here I got from the dollar store, and I'm gonna be using it to trellis this Hoya. So I'm thinking of like, should I do an arch? Let me see here. I'm just gonna stick it in, maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. I'll just stick it in between the leaves. Okay, just to help those tall vines stay upright. And yeah, that's it. That's so simple, and it just like adds a little bit of support for the plant. Love it. So here is the mounted Anthurium Superbum on a stainless steel pegboard here. This is the result. What do you think?